Do not, I repeat, do not buy Bitcoin today, tomorrow, or possibly the day after that. I'm talking about why you should not be buying Bitcoin at $7,500 at the highs of this latest rally. It's a bad idea. Talking about it in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. What's going on, crypto fanatics, day traders, and whoever else watches these videos? What's good? Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin. It's been a while. Since I'm talking about cryptocurrency in general. But Bitcoin has been making moves. And everyone's getting all excited. Everybody's like, ooh, baby. Bitcoin broke through $7,000. It's going back to all-time highs. It's time for the bull market. It's time to get rich. Time to buy the Lambos. It's going to the moon. I don't know how many times or how many posts I've seen on Twitter. People posting about Bitcoin going to the moon. Now, I'm all about making money. I'm all about having fun. I'm all about all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you one thing here. Bitcoin's not going back to the moon today or tomorrow or the day after that. Maybe by Friday, but right now, I'm pretty sure that Bitcoin's not going to go back to the moon right away. Now, I don't by any means claim to be an expert. I don't by any means claim to be some type of financial guru. I don't have all the answers, and I can't tell you what you should do with your money by any means. You should never listen to anyone online anyway. But I can tell you one thing, one simple fact, something that I've learned from experience over the last couple years of trading cryptocurrency, is that you should never buy cryptocurrency when it's going straight to the moon. If you look at the chart, if you ask anybody out there, hey, what happened the last time you bought cryptocurrency when it went to the moon? Well, they say, yeah, I bought it, and then it started crashing. And it's always the same story. There's a reason for that, my friends. There's a reason that the smart investors buy at the bottom and sell at the top. There's a reason that most retail traders end up buying the top and selling the bottom. It's because of hype and Fomo. It's really easy to see Bitcoin going above $7,000 once again and being like, wow, it's up 60% in the last couple of months. I should buy in now. I should buy. No, you should not. And what's even more frustrating is the same people, my friends, my actual real life friends, the same people that I told to buy Bitcoin when it was at the $3,000 area or Litecoin when it was at the $40 area. The same people are now texting me asking, hey, Bitcoin's going to the moon. Should I buy it? $7,500? My reply is, yeah, dude, go buy it now. Do it. I hope you lose all your money. No, I tell them that they're idiots and don't ever text me again and lose my number because I told you to buy it when it was $3,000. But really, let's talk about this is simple idea here. Actually, I got a really funny stat. Where's that? Where'd that thing go? Oh, God, my phone. I posted a poll on Twitter last night asking people, would you buy Bitcoin right now or would you short? And people, 176 votes, 60% of those people said they would go long. I'm dead. 60% of those people said they would go long when Bitcoin was $7,500. Oh my gosh. What are you people doing? What are you thinking? What a terrible idea. Now, Bitcoin is, what is it? $7,000. So since this tweet, it's dropped $500. I'm not trying to say that I predicted the top or this rally or anything like that, but I will be honest, I was looking for opportunities to get short. Just couldn't really figure out the best game plan. I kind of was looking at different options, different places, but nothing really looked feasible, and then it just wasn't able to get in time before the drop back down. Because it's pretty simple here, guys. It's the same as trading any day. When we see a stock that's super overextended, it's going straight to the moon, especially on a daily. If you see a daily candle that's going straight to the moon and you see how overextended that daily chart is, you're thinking one simple thing, that it's a short. And even though I believe, long-term Bitcoin has potential, I don't believe that Bitcoin's going to go straight from $7,000 to $20,000 in only a few days. In the past, I made some videos talking about how Bitcoin, the chart, how in the past Bitcoin went from like $100 to $1,000 and then dropped back down. And it did this pattern multiple times, which I haven't actually looked at it recently, but I just pulled up a chart behind me. You can kind of see it back there. It's a chart that I made. When did I make that? I made that chart back in April of 2018. And I talked about how in the past, Bitcoin went up 1,000% and then pulled back 85 to 90%. And what's interesting is 85% was hit in January of 2019. Now, again, I'm not trying to say I predicted that by any means. I was looking at the chart and looking at the previous moves, the previous bull markets. It worked. It actually did exactly what we thought it would do. It pulled back 85% from the highs, which is kind of interesting because it's like, did I see the future? Maybe I saw the future. Nope, I didn't. I just saw the chart. And it's really simple. If you're thinking about buying Bitcoin when it's going straight to the moon, think again. If I could give you one piece of advice about buying Bitcoin, cryptocurrency in general, it's only buy cryptocurrency when it's red. I know this sounds crazy, but if you're going to be buying it, you might as well buy it at a discounted price. You might as well buy it when it's crashing than when it's going straight to the moon. You ask anybody, it's the same, it's simple. You ask anybody who bought Bitcoin back in 2017 when it was going to the moon. Ask them how much Bitcoin they own now, and they'll tell you the same thing. They'll all say they lost their Bitcoin, they sold it. It's very simple. People buy these FOMO pushes, these big rallies, they buy, and they're already kind of hurting for money in the first place, but they buy, and they end up selling into the drop. And that's what adds on to the selling pressure, because you have all the smart investors who bought Bitcoin at $3,000 recently. It breaks above 7. People come in, they start buying because of the FOMO, because people on Twitter, all the gurus telling people that Bitcoin's going to the moon, it's time for the Lambos. So Bitcoin breaks through 7, and guess what happens? Everybody who was smart, who bought it at 3,000, is selling. All the idiots who are buying, start to see that the price is going lower, and they go, oh, I bought it at 7,500, and now it's dropping. What am I going to do? And they end up selling, and they add on to the selling pressure. So that's why Bitcoin is now $7,000. Yeah, so pretty simple. It's not rocket science by any means, but it is kind of frustrating that I get this question over and over. I made videos on YouTube a couple months ago talking about Litecoin when it was $40. Today, it's $90. Today, people are asking me, should they buy Litecoin? Should I buy Litecoin? It's $90. It's a good deal, right? No, it's not. You should have bought it when it was $40, you idiot. The whole point of this video is hopefully trying to save somebody some heartache, trying to save somebody some money, because they just don't understand how the market works. You're going to have big rallies. You're going to have similar drops. When the market goes straight up, what do we get? We get a nice little pullback. And that's part of it. That's market mechanics. That's just how the market works. It's natural. It's almost like, I wanted to somehow equate it to like nature, you know, like survival of the fittest, I guess. Idiots are going to buy the top. Smart people are going to buy the bottom. And they're going to sell it to the idiots at the top. It'll be funny to see what people are talking about this week on the news and CNBC. I can guarantee there's going to be a whole thing about how Bitcoin's back, it's rallying, it's going to go to the moon. And we'll get a bunch of idiots who are going to buy. And then before you know it, it'll change the whole narrative and Bitcoin will be crashing back down. Is that to say that Bitcoin's going to zero? No. But what it is to say is that there's a good chance Bitcoin is going to go lower before it goes higher. Again, I am not a financial expert by any means, but really, since most politicians believe that Bitcoin's not even a financial instrument, what am I really talking about here? I'm just talking about digital assets that are worth some type of money. So I guess I could give advice and tell people to buy and sell at certain points, like I did in the past a couple times. I was wrong a couple times. I was right a couple times. But overall, the key here is being able to manage your risk. If you're buying Bitcoin when it's $3,000 and your stop is $2,800, that's a great trade. If you're buying Bitcoin when it's $7,500 and you don't have a stop loss because you don't know what to do when it's crashing back to $7,000, well, that's not a good trade. It's not hard, my friends. You got to be smart. You got to understand what the overall market is doing. The well-educated, smart buyers are buying at the lows and they're selling at the tops. Is this the bull market that everyone's been waiting for? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm going to be pessimistic here, and I'm going to just sit back and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna look for the right opportunity. I'm gonna wait for a big, nice sell-off, a big red sell kind of day. And maybe I'll jump in with a tight stop. Maybe. Until then, we'll see what happens. But I'm telling you one thing, and I don't want to brag, but I've kind of talked to some influential cryptocurrency people. I've talked to some different cryptocurrency teams. I've seen how corrupt the cryptocurrency space is. Remember, there's no real regulation behind cryptocurrency. All these coins that you see getting pumped every day that are going to up, 10,000, 20,000%, there's a good chance they're all going to go to zero in the future. The world is not this utopian, a magical place where everyone's going to have cryptocurrency and everyone's going to be happy and everyone's going to be able to send money back and forth for free. It's just not that simple, my friends. It's better to be pessimistic and understand that in the bigger picture, big money and power will always win. Us little people, people like me, people like you, we don't move the market. We just have to ride the wave. And that's what it comes down to. We want to jump in at the bottom and we want to sell at the top. Bitcoin, it's just not time to buy. It is not time to buy. I will talk to you guys later on.